Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters Road to the Herald. In this episode, I want to do something a little more creative. That's right, we're going to go into Create. I'm Greed Tier 2, I'm level 135, and I've never done Create. Well, not on this server. I've done Create many, many times. And in fact, that's actually why I haven't done it. But first, I have to be totally honest and let you know that I actually do have a pair of crushing wheels, but I didn't set them up. People used to play on the server with me, but now it's just me. So I'll go show you what I've been dealing with, and you'll understand why I want to do this. So my buddy Zach used to play, and this is his underground base here. And around here, we have a nice crusher setup. You put it in the top, it gets crushed. But as you can see, they're going pretty darn slow. They're running off of a single water wheel back here. And yeah, it got to the point where I was like, I'll make a chunk loader and just put a bunch of stuff in there and come back later. I want more. I need my own. It's time, and so we're gonna see how fast we can speed run create. So you may be wondering why I want crushing wheels, and the reason is there's a couple of recipes where they're really useful. So for example, clay balls, you can drop a dripstone block in there and get out a clay ball. And we just so happen to have a villager that is in an auto trader giving us dripstone blocks. See, we've got a ton. So that's a really useful one. Another one, never spelled this word right. Okay. Hey, I did it. Okay. So another one is getting these amethyst shards. You can crush blocks of amethyst and you can crush clusters of amethyst to get 7. And the clusters can be grown inside of one of these things, a crystallizer. So you can take this, and this will be what we end up crushing when we get our crushing wheels going. So we'll just bring that with us. It's time. We have to go down there and we have to set up the water wheels. Fun trick, you can put a big water wheel, hook it up to a small one, and it'll spin at the small rotation speed but give you the power. Oh, you know what? We should go make goggles real quick. We actually have a gold sheet. Awesome. Hey, we're kitted out. Let's pop them on. How do I look? Any Chandra Nolar fans out there for Magic the Gathering? Okay. So let's go down there. Now we get to see stuff like 0 stress, which yes, obviously that makes sense. Then we'll kind of box this in here. I don't know what's gonna happen with those. Okay. Over here. Um, kind of hoping to avoid that. Well, she ain't pretty, but she's mine. This is giving 0 stress because there's no water on that. So now 512 and 128. Oh, the ratios are different too. We're double, but this is like quadruple. Okay, let's go make a stressometer if we can. Theoretically, we can turn this into stressometer. I'm gonna replace you and remember that for later. Now we should be able to just pop this off of here. There we go. Okay. So we get 640 stress units. That's 512 plus 128. And we're spinning real slow. To get a mixer going, we're going to have to do some gear ratioing, right? Of course. I like to call this the biggie smalls because we go big to small, and that's how we make it go fast. These. Take our remaining shafts with us. 8 now. All right. We don't have everything, but we have a start. Oh, my inventory's getting so full. I don't know if it's 3 that we need, but oh, that looks good. I think pink is the fastest, but I think this will do. Box now. Pink. Okay, let's go make the mixer. Okay, so this thing needs. This needs to be a vertical gearbox. Presumably, I just get to do this. Yes. Need another small cock. Should just make a wireless terminal, honestly. That actually looks right. He's here. What are we gonna feed that? Not the speediest process in the world, but it is pretty looking. Kind of bunch of different chunks flying around there. What if we go over here to this camera? Or this camera? Or this camera? Let the people know what you have going on here. Well, right now, I'm making some brass. We're gonna need the smashy right now, actually. That's not it. My defense, they do look an awful lot alike. Okay. So, not where I want that. So we said we needed 12. That's right. Okay, let's see. So now the brass hand.
A few moments later.
That ought to plentifully be enough. Bet we have a wrench in here. Yeah, we do. The fun thing about the wrench, if you shift right click with it, it just picks it up into your inventory, kind of like you're wearing the anchor trinket. We've achieved beltage. Okay. Is that too close? I don't know. Rotate it. Yeah, we're there in line like that. So the idea here is we want this thing to loop 5 times. That's kind of what we're setting up. So apologies if this is painful to watch. And I've still got sandpaper. Okay. We want a belt coming back the other way. You know what? We can have it apart. We can just have it right here. We'll just pop it on there. So we right clicked it, not shift right clicked it, so that changes the arrow, but you could also right click it with the wrench to change it. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Get that guy spinning, and then we'll want to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Go make 2 more funnels. This one's going to be the out one this time. In one. I just need to get all these things spinning. It's going to be a temporary machine. We don't have to make it look pretty. One of these. Hmm. That's what I want. Okay, we can do that. Let's get off of the depot. We're down to 4. Okay. Oh, we had more shafts. Okay. That ought to do something. But we need it one lower. Now you're overstressed. Okay. Rid of 1 gear ratio. All right. How stressed are we? 60%. Cool. Now we just got to get the belts going. And we need them to go the right way, but can we... Presumably, we can do something like these there. All I wanted was some crushing wheels. This is a little more in depth than I was expecting. Okay, we've got rotation right there. That you can make 2 of these for decals. Are they spinning the right direction? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? So I guess if they're going the opposite direction of what I wanted, but you can just oh, please. Thank you. We want to go in. In. So out. And all right, and then we got to do the order, which is small, big, iron nugget. We probably want a couple more chests. So 5 smalls in here. And we're out of them. We used too many. Put the 5 small cogs here. 5 big cogs here. And 5 iron nuggets. I'm going to start it by putting it in here, and it should go out and go through the process. Tucked in. Come on out, around for the loop-de-loop.
A few moments later.
All right, we've achieved speed controller. All right, and the whole reason we wanted that is so that we can set up a steam engine. That's the, or that's what we're doing. We're making a boiler, and we're gonna make it over here on this side of the wall because I think what I want to do. With Creed, I like to work backwards, oftentimes, so that you kind of, because as you can see behind me, it kind of sprawls. So I like to like put it where I want the final thing. So let's look at that. I have a thing hidden in the wall over here, an interface. So that I want to be within reach of the crushing wheel. So I'm gonna put it like right here. Um, so like maybe like say, well, you know what? Let's have an output chest. We can use these. Like that. Yoink. Okay, so we'll have the output chest be like right. Oh, well, we might have to remove the light. Just be there. We can steal these funnels too. Oops. Down into that. Skills on these kinds of things. Right. Water behind there, isn't there? Has to know. Yeah. We'll be putting a shaft there. Did shafts pop a thing here? And this is where we want our crushing wheels. Y'all and y'all. Is that going to look weird when I come in and out? That's fine. Because, yeah, I don't know how far the distance is going to be, but that's where the crushing is going to happen. And we'll be popping into them here with another chest on top for kind of sending and receiving. So that's going to be the thing. Well, we'll just start there and see what happens. Right. Okay, so we're gonna feed them some lava, which means we need to make some straw. Straw's coming up. Hmm. Go in there. Okay, there we go. All right, my blaze burner friends. Be thirsty. They've got their cute little, beverage helmets on, which is kind of cute. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need our boiler situation here. Alrighty, and then we didn't make the steam engine yet. Gonna need that. Those things. I think, yeah, we just need that, which is another magic. We can use the walls. Oh, steam engineville. Okay. Oh, I only needed to make one straw. I just right click it on them and it changes them. They don't take up the straw. Okay. Oh, right. We're gonna need a sink. Hey, we've got one. I do believe we are approaching the home stretch, so stay with me. Or we can just use one of these mechanical pipes. Oh. Got the trusty configurator. Made way too many straws. Filling the tank. It is filling the tank. All right. Now for the cheaty bit. Okay. Now I'm going to preface this, okay? I've done this many times. Not the thing I'm about to show you, but the real way. There was a Vault Hunters playthrough where I used a vanilla dripstone farm to make a 10,000 lava pool to be an infinite lava source in the overworld under my base. It took days. But we don't have to do that. And so before you judge me, this is a known bug. If they wanted to fix it, they would fix it. If they do fix it, I'll do it the real way. We'll do entangled blocks or whatever, but this is the way we're doing it because it's available to us. And maybe you learned something, and maybe you want this, so It's kind of a PSA as well. Don't judge me. So if we were to put, I guess kind of right here, right? If we were to put a tank right there, we were to put, say, node right there and a modular router right here. We were to take this innocent looking faucet that is probably still in my backpack. Yes, shift click it onto here. Put this bucket of lava here in the buffer. Right click this little knob. You'll see that the tank is filling, but wait, that's more than a bucket of lava. And when we look in here, why, the lava's not getting consumed. So that, my friends, is the cheaty cheat. That is how you infinite lava supply. You need to have the straws. They need to be able to drink the lava directly, so I don't have to do the bucket mechanical arm thing. But this should be working-ish now. So let's turn these pipes into sucky and see what happens. Right, and they are backing up, so I mean that was a pretty scary fun. Why isn't it going to? Okay, it is going to all of them. Just taking its time. So this one thing should be enough. That's why I used the lower level thing, so I didn't want it all to back up in the system here. But I think they're filling. They're not draining, so I think this is going to work. Let's grab the thing. All right, it's a level 2. But look at the kinetic stress capacity. It's a lot already. Let's see. We need a shaft. I kind of want that to go a different direction. Do that with this. Yeah, that's the direction I wanted to go, I think. If we were to bring the stressometer over here. That in. We have 16,384 stress units, which should be enough to run these things at full speed. Oh, we need one more big cog. Of course we do. That goes into the rotational speed controller. I'm done with this piece of sandpaper. I've been holding that this whole time. Cog wheel. Oh, we have some. We made extra. Yay. Works out in our favor. Okay, so we're going to put on the old big cog here. Gonna get the rotational speed controller here. And then we're going to route it through the wall. Want this to be okay.
A few moments later.
Which is the best way to do it? I'm gonna have this. Anthony. Okay. Ooh, I think we might be able to just get away with it. This a spot? All right, we did it. We are also trapped in here. Hey, and they're even spinning the right direction. Look at that. First try, never didn't happen. And there's our system. Now, the fun part is with the rotational speed controller, we can just say 256, please. And now these are, real deadly. So wouldn't want to step in there if I was me. And I am me. I also don't have any levels. I guess I just died recently. I guess we could show it off. This is the be careful moment. Told ya. They're deadly. And as promised, we're going to go ahead and pop these amethyst clusters in there and see how much we get out. The 64 turned into 7 plus 29. Now you understand why I wanted those, because we're going to take these and go put them in the other thing, and it's an infinite cycle. Yeah, so there's one more thing we should probably look at, and that is that this new pack has some cool create stuff where we can actually take rotational power and turn it into FE. So let's do a quick little dive on that. What we need is called an alternator. So we make one of these. We need a copper sheet and a zinc sheet and a redstone torch. And we need the smashificator. Do it there? Like, can I just put it? Out the depot, just toss it down? Cool. All right. We've made a capacitor. Now we can control click to make the pog. And we need one more netherite ingot. That happened. Boom. Alternator. Ooh, that overstressed it. Wow. Okay. Wow, so it takes the entire whole steam engine at full power. Ah, but it's generating 360 FE per tick. I mean, that's a pretty bad ratio, but like you could get away with 360 FE per tick for a while, and you could add more steam engines and make the boiler over there a lot bigger. So, it's a pricey thing to make, and making this entire thing is pricey, but you probably couldn't afford it early game. But if you did, you could pick create, and it's like a production mod and a power mod. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I teased something earlier in the episode and forgot to do it. So let's do that real quick. This thing, the unique crate scroll. This was so expensive. It was like 15,000 soul shards, and I'd never seen one before, not in a shopping room, and I'd never seen it in the black market either. So let's take a look. You can make a unique crate with driftwood planks. Okay, easy enough. Okay, that's really cool looking. Let's see what it does. Okay, I have no idea what that does. If you know, please let me know down in the comments. It looks pretty cool though. It's certainly unique. I'll say that. Alrighty, so that was the create episode. We got the crushing wheels going. I should probably go take a thumbnail. But yeah, so let me know if you liked it. If you did get all the way here, please do like and subscribe. Leave a little comment. It's always nice. And until next time, this is Ryan saying, geek out.